Hey, Dan Miller here. I've got another chili taste test to do. Went to the farmer's market today and shopped around for some chilies, and unfortunately, they don't have a whole lot available. What I was able to get a hold of was some Thai chilies that they were selling. I got basically what's in this bag for $3, and my actual plan is to go ahead and freeze them and use them in like stir fry stuff like that. So I actually won't waste them all for the purpose of just eating. But there are several different shades of colors. You got some green, they're kind of a red-brown color, and they seem to ripen fully to this real red color. I actually have a full one right here. I looked them up online. The guy at the farmer's market said they were really hot. From what I can tell, it looks like they run somewhere in the neighborhood of 50,000 to 100,000 Scoville units, so they're nowhere near as hot as some of the more, popular known peppers that are considered to be really, really spicy, but it's definitely a kick up from the jalapeno I ate the other day, and it should be interesting. I like them, and I've had them, obviously in like Chinese style food and stuff like that. You tend to see them floating around in the gunk they put with it, so I'm hoping that it'll taste similar and actually be a reasonably tasting chili. But anyway, sucker's about an inch long or so. It's kind of got a waxy, harder outer skin, which I'm kind of wondering how it will be to chew it up. And you can feel like the little knots of seeds inside of it. So it's definitely a lot different than some of the other ones that you see out there. So anyway, Thai chili, 50,000 to 100,000 Scoville units. See how we do. I'm fighting a cold, so this is a little awful in the first place. So, tastes like nothing basically. I like nothing. You just get hot. And it's pretty intense. Uh, this weird burning going up past my jaw into my ears, kind of. Uh, Across my tongue. It got stuck. The little pieces of skin on the pepper got stuck to the side of my cheeks and across the roof of my mouth. And really burn. I think a lot of times with the bigger peppers, you chew them and you got more to move around in your mouth. This just kind of wham all at once, since it's such a smaller pepper. Not a lot of heat. It's a good burn. Actually, I would argue that this is something that I could, if it tasted good, I could eat and enjoy. It's got a good overall, steady heat, but it's not like melt your face off, and it's not something that takes your breath away and makes you feel terrible. But I mean, it is kind of causing the forehead sweats here, making my nose run, which is good with the cold. But yeah, it's really not bad. I would put it on par with if you've had like really, really spicy hot wings and you've eaten, half a dozen of them, kind of with the mouthfeel you get. Something like that, just kind of that steady burning heat. Unfortunately, not a bit of flavor. But honestly, I mean, it doesn't taste good, and I guess that's not a great thing, but I would argue that of the three chilies I've eaten and posted on, here on YouTube, that this one is probably the one that I'm most impressed with in overall heat, and just in terms of like, it's not that mild, up in your nose, grassy jalapeno taste, but at the same time, it's not that just ridiculous, unedible habanero, going on. Like, good hot heat, gets your blood pressure risen, but at the same time, it's bearable. I mean, if I was so inclined to, I could easily eat another pepper, and I don't think I would be, in too bad a shape. Why don't we eat another one? We'll run this one long and have some fun. I'm a little nervous about this one. My mouth is still burning. So this is a green one. It does have a little bit of a brown tinge, so it's obviously moving towards ripen, but it's doesn't have the red ripe side. It's a little smaller too. I've heard the smaller ones are hotter, which is a little scary, but You know, this one may put me over the top. We'll see what happens. No, okay. Grassy. I don't like unripe peppers. So at least from, I mean, first of all, like I said, it's grassy. Seems with these peppers that the green give you that more jalapeno grassy taste. And as they get riper, they seem to lose flavor. They're just kind of bland, is what I would say. Whew. But I mean, it's hard to say if the heat's worse with the green one. I don't think it is. But man, my mouth is hot now. No joke. Now we're cooking. I don't think that one was hotter. I just don't think I was recovered from the previous one. So apparently, if you eat a couple of these, they'll mess you up. Eyes are watering. Definitely sweating now. Nose is running. Burn all over my tongue and down through my jaws. I don't know what it is with these, but man, I get a lot of burn down bottom, like against my cheeks and my jaw. Whew. Up into my ears. Yeah, you can see I'm sweating now. Again, I'm a little disappointed with the flavor. If anybody has some experience with these and I'm just missing out, maybe they're the ones I bought just aren't, you know, as flavorful as some of the other ones, let me know. I'd be interested. But man, this is torching my tongue. Try not to lick my lips. Got it up underneath my lip, against my teeth. Talking and breathing is what really hurts. As I talk, the heat steadily gets up in my tongue, makes it worse and worse. Alright, I'm gonna do my milk here. Oops. 2 is enough to break me down. 2 will do it. So, I mean, to rate this thing, you know, to the jalapeno, I don't even remember what I rated the jalapeno in reference. I've been using the habanero as a 10 because that's the hottest thing I've had. I think so far I put this somewhere in the neighborhood of a 7 or 8. It's definitely got some burn to it. It doesn't mess around. It's quick. It's similar to jalapenos. You know, I said habaneros take a while to catch up with you. You chew them up, you think you're going to be good, and then, you know, 10, 15 seconds in, maybe a little longer, it blazes you, but this one's right away. Right after you chew into it. And unfortunately, you don't even get the payoff of like any kind of good taste to it. So it's kind of a bummer. I think I'll use them mostly just for heating up dishes rather than any kind of flavor. That burns like a son of a gun. So anyway, Thai chilies, they are hot. However, they are not the hottest thing you can get a hold of. If you're looking for something to eat for flavor, not my suggestion. If you're looking for something to burn your mouth, it'll do the job though. So thanks for checking me out. By the way, if anybody's interested in following me on Twitter, you can do that. It's Dan_Miller. And of course, you can subscribe to me here on YouTube. I'm going to continue to do chili tasting videos as often as possible. And I may also start to add a few other content things related to food when I have a chance. I'm going to try to cool off. You guys take it easy.